have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up, don't know.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Chev'sRC's back with an update video on the Rlaarlo xts-s10. In the last video, I was waiting on my ESC to come. My ESC finally came, guys, and I'm very excited. I went ahead and soldered on some XT60 connectors onto there. I don't solder, so I had to take this down to my local hobby shop. Shout outs to Mitch from Brooklyn Hobbies. Shout outs to Bo Brooklyn Hobbies. Yeah, so I went and got these soldered on. I don't have a soldering station yet. I will soon. All right, bear with me, okay? I do know how to solder. I just don't have a soldering station anymore. So that's another thing that I'm looking to get back is my soldering station. So I will be posting update videos about that as well in the near future. So went ahead, installed the ESC. I installed the ESC on the side over here on the side plate. It's a little tight, but you can get it in there with some double-sided tape. It'll stick. I went ahead and I also put my on and off switch right next to it here. This is so much more convenient. I don't even have to take off the body to turn the car on or off. The switch is right here. Just stick my finger through the body. Boom, good to go. I also went ahead and I installed a glitch buster as well. I have a bunch of these things. They come in handy. Being the fact that I will be running the lights on here, I don't want it to interfere with the voltage that comes to the servo. Not necessary, but I just like having them. They work, so I like them. All right, so I have like a bunch of them, so I'm just putting them to use. Also went ahead and made some suspension adjustments as well. I also changed the shock positioning to the outer, top and bottom. Well, to the inner, on the top, or to the inner part of the top of the shock tower, and on the outer, on the arm. I also went ahead and I took these shocks apart. I bled them out the factory. A lot of people complain that these shocks go dead after a while. These shocks out the factory, even on my F10, they had zero rebound. Zero, none. So I threw some thicker fluid in these, and I also opted for some stiffer springs. For what I want to do, both sets of springs that this car comes with are way too soft. So I got some stiffer springs in the front from a Habao Hyper TT 2.0. These are the front springs. And on the rear, I got the front springs from a Traxxas Bandit, which are actually way stiffer than the springs that it come with as well. Just a tad little softer than the front springs, but they're still very firm, as you can see here. All right, so before I could just, and the thing would just bottom out. Now you got to apply some pressure to it, which is what I wanted. So again, guys, when you get these cars out the box, a lot of people complain that the shocks go dead. You just got to bleed them, and they work fine. I am going to be getting some new shocks real soon, but for now, we'll see how these do. 3300 kV motor, 38 tooth pinion. I'm running a Dunbar RC radio and receiver. 35 kilogram Hobby Park servo, guys. Best servo, bang for buck, especially for these small 110 cars. They work perfect. I was able to adjust the top camber with some camber links that I ordered from Rlaarlo. They have them for the 190mm conversion that you get for the F10. They work on here as well. You don't get all the adjustment in the world, but I was able to get at least 1.5 in the front of negative camber. But I only did 1 degree of negative camber in the front. I also adjusted the toe. There was way too much toe out, so I brought the toe in just a little bit. You want some toe out, so you still want a little bit of toe out for straight line stability. So you don't want to bring it completely in to where the tires are like this. You still want some toe out, but out the factory, the car came like this. It's just no way. So I have a little bit of toe out for some straight line stability. 1 degree of camber in the rear. Also stiffened up the sway bar in the rear and left the front sway bars loose. I'm running 80 weight shock oil in the front, and I'm running 60 weight in the rear because that's what I had. I kind of ran out of 80, otherwise I would have did 80 all around, but I'll order some more, and as we drive the car and we test and we tune, I'll make my adjustments from there. I did notice the rear suspension is a little loose right here where the bottom of the hub meets the arm, and there's a little bit of space there that I see, so I am gonna grab I got some really small shims, so I'm gonna see if I could fit one in there just to get rid of that slop. Yeah guys, but other than that, this is a solid build. Nothing crazy. Somebody had asked me last time about the Hobby Park servo, how fast it was. Let me plug up the car right now and I'll let you guys judge for yourselves. Turn it on. Alright guys, Hobby Park servo. I mean, you can't really go wrong with this. Hobby Park servo costs about 35 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link below. It centers absolutely wonderful. You're not gonna break the bank with it, and it's super fast, and it's programmable up to 8.4 volts. So for your temp scale applications, what more are you looking for? I just gave you an example of how well it performs. So yeah, if you're looking for a good bang for buck servo, Hobby Park 35 kilogram. I will definitely post a link in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check it out and order. This is just me looking out. I'm not affiliated with them, they're not sponsoring me. I just think it's a great servo, and yeah, I'm just putting you guys onto it. Alright guys, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. The next video I do want to do of this S10 is I want to do a running video. But right now we have like mountains of snow outside and it is super cold, so I'm not gonna get any benefits out of running this thing in this type of condition. So once we get some snow to melt and the streets start to clear up a little bit, I will take it out and I will record a video of it. I also have a GoPro now, so I was waiting for a GoPro for a while, so I finally got my GoPro. So now we're gonna be posting a hella content. I also have some homies that I'm gonna get up with as well, and we're gonna make these videos, man, and we're gonna do a little bit more with the hobby. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for now. I am looking for a way to see if I could get some custom shock towers made, maybe some shorter ones. Maybe I could run some shorter shocks on the front at least, just to get a little bit more suspension out the front. But so far it feels okay. We'll see how it performs once the weather gets nice. What else, guys? Also went ahead and I threw on these Sweep Racing wheels too. These are good quality wheels from Sweep Racing. They're touring tires. A lot of guys use them for touring racing. They're great tires. They grip really well, especially in cold conditions too. They do great in dirty conditions as well. So it's not like a full race slick, but they're great. So I will post a link to these as well, just in case you guys wanted to do the same thing with your S10. If you wanted to make it like a cool on-road basher, these tires are great. Yeah guys, but again, that's the update video. If you have any questions, just write them down in the comment section, and you know, I'll answer whatever questions you have. If you guys are interested in doing a build like this too, you know, I will help you guys out with whatever you might need. So once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. If you stayed through the whole video, hit the subscribe, right? If you like what you see, hit the subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine, I ain't mad at you. Hit the like button. All right, if you learned something from this video, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. All right, thank you for the love, thank you for the support, And guys, stay warm, stay safe, and stay blessed. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.